Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm hiding from my kids, so I've got to make this quick because they're going to hear me talking and then they're going to want to come in and bug me, which is so fine. But it's Thursday. We are about to head over to the splash pad, and then I need to get home and kick my butt into gear because we're having guests for the next 3 or 4 days, I think. I'm so excited because it's one of my best friends and she's coming up from our hometown, and we're gonna have so much fun. And just to accommodate her family.
Mom, my shirt got wet from tapping.
Oh no. Okay, I'm back. So I wanted to be extremely accommodating to their family of 4, and they're bringing their 2 dogs, which we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm optimistic. Anyway, so I'm actually going to give them our master bedroom because it's got a king bed. They'll be able to sleep with their toddler in it, and then they can put their baby in the master closet in the pack and play, and it could be a little tucked away from all of the commotion. So we've got to come back from the splash pad and kick it into high gear. The sheets are being washed. Gotta vacuum, gotta tidy up a little bit. My master bathroom has never been cleaner, and I'm just soaking it in. I also need to buy light bulbs for the lights in there. And there's one more thing. Oh, I want to see if I can find a towel hook. Let me show you. So here, that fell off a while ago, and we didn't find it super necessary to drop everything we were doing and fix it. So I would like to get that replaced today as well. So yeah, let's get organized. Gotta fold some towels, gotta do a bunch of stuff. So if you like cleaning vlogs, this one's for you. You can be patient for just 2 seconds while I butter your toes. I'll clean another Poyer for you. Hello friends, the cleaning is gonna start in just a minute, and I wanted to hop on here and have a conversation with you, a conversation that has been so heavy on my heart and in my mind, simply mostly because of the fact that my son is 4 years old now. So we're entering K4, K5, elementary school time, and to be honest with you, if you would have asked me a year ago what my plans were for school, I would have covered my ears and started screaming because I just don't even want to think about it, didn't even want to talk about it. It was so overwhelming because first off, I have never sent my son anywhere, and it even took James like 2 years to be comfortable in church nursery. And he's definitely come a long way now, of course, but yeah, I have always been so nervous about leaving him, especially leaving him with people that I don't really know well. You know, it's different leaving him with his grandparents or a close friend of mine. Anyway, I had no idea what I was going to do. I love the idea of homeschooling. I wish I was a homeschooling mom and someone that was like, yeah, for sure, no other option. But that was just never on my heart. That was never a conviction of mine. So I didn't know what I was going to do. And another thing, I knew I did not want my son to go into a 5-day program right off the bat without having any sort of stepping stone, any training wheels, you know, to just be away from me that long. And also, hot take, 5 days a week for school is so much for any age. And then studies show that boys specifically have an even harder time sitting still for, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, whatever the normal is. So I had no idea. And then it was in January that I was like, okay, I need to start getting on lists and figure out what the heck I'm going to do. And one of the first things that popped up, I don't even remember how it just fell into my lap from heaven, but there's a co-op in the city that I live in, and it is one of the biggest co-ops in the country, so I have no idea how I'm blessed enough to have the opportunity to have even looked into it. And then at the church I was going at the time, I knew my pastor's wife homeschooled and co-oped, so I asked her about it, and she was like, I think that it's it's really, really big, and if that's what you're into, then it's a good fit for you. And I knew I wanted structure. I knew I wanted a school that was reputable, and so I was like, heck yeah, that's totally right up my alley. So I looked into it more. They had a Q&A sort of visit that you could do, and they had a panel of seniors and just a bunch of kids in high school that took questions. And honestly, the moment that I heard about this school and looked on their website, and they had Bible verses everywhere, and I just knew in my heart, and God gave me such a peace about it. And so it's so competitive to get in, but for somehow my application was submitted super early, because I was literally I was just watching the time like crazy, and I knew I wanted to submit my application right at the time that they allowed us to. And so I got a really, really early appointment just based off of the application, and some of the locations were already fully booked except for the location that is closest to my house. So that was a God thing. And so I got in, and I'm so excited, and I feel really, really good about it. It's 2 days, Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I volunteer a lot, so I'm very plugged in. They have a lot of parent, family focused events and outings on the days that school is not in session. K4 through 3rd grade is very, very, very not chill is not the right word, but there's just not as much accountability for your child to submit grades and to submit attendance, like that kind of thing. 3rd grade is allegedly when things start to get really serious for homeschoolers. That's just based off of a mom that I was having a conversation with. Every single time I meet a mom that goes there, that her kids go there, they all have nothing but amazing things to say. They had a statement of faith to sign at enrollment that went over every single one of their values, which were all rooted in biblical truths and Christ-centered. And I just feel so blessed, so I'm so excited. And then I'm already, of course, thinking of kindergarten and not knowing if that's what we want to do for kindergarten. I think it's what I want to do, but my husband might want to look into private school to see if it's something that we can swing. Catholic private schools, there's so many really good ones around us. So yeah, a lot of really good options, and I really want, if you are open to having a dialogue and conversation with me about schooling and what you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing, and if you have some encouragement tips, I would love it. Thank you so much for watching this video and listening to me talk. I hope you have a wonderful day.
And voila. It looks so good. Let me close this and get rid of this. I think it looks so good in here. I wish the colors of the bulbs matched, but overall I think it looks amazing in there. Alright, so we're gonna close out the vlog. Everything looks so clean.